Yo. Welcome to Foreign Insight. Listen, man. First and foremost, hit the subscribe button. Like, share, comment. Please support the channel, man. I gotta feed UK. I'm hungry. We gotta feed UK out here, man. But listen, today, right? I'm gonna get into a different episode today. Today's about Puff. The whole situation with Puffy, homes, and property getting raided. It's kind of suspicious slash not suspicious at the same exact time. And today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have some people call in on live. Now, this setup look kind of bootleg. I ain't gonna hold you, so y'all gotta bear with me. All right. It's look kind of bootlegish. So y'all gotta bear with me for a second, man. I got a mic next to the phone. That's mad niggerish, I should say. All right, bear with me. I'm new with technology or this type of shit. I'm new to this. But anyway, let's get into it, man. What's up, y'all? What's up? Let's get into it, man. First of all, let me just say something first. Puffy home getting raided. Let's be clear. We don't know if Puffy is the subject or the target of the investigation. Or maybe somebody who is being investigated is in those properties. I got to put that out there first. And it's not, from what I've read, it's not the FBI that's conducting the investigation. It's more like Homeland Security investigations. You get what I'm saying? It just seems weird to me. That same type of thing happened with Michael Jackson. Remember they kept raiding his house for like, that was the FBI though, for like 10 years, then they found not a thing on him. So let's be clear. Just because somebody raids someone's home, don't make him automatically guilty. You get what I'm saying? So, it does seem very suspect though. I can't lie. I can't lie. I cannot lie. And if anybody want to call up here and give their opinion, let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Yo,
Yo, what's good, brother? What's good? What's good, bro?
what's goody?
What's good? What's good?
Ain't shit, man. Listening to the bullshit.
So,
Talking about you don't know if Diddy is a target. You know damn well Diddy is the target.
No, I'm talking about the target of the raid.
It has to be, bro. They raided his crib.
No, but
who else live in his crib?
Right now, there's people right now. Let's go with God bless us. So let's go with Breonna Taylor. When they raided Breonna Taylor's house, they was going after the boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Is it because
what the
somebody
hell I gotta do with that?
because somebody raid their homes or their properties don't mean they're going after the actual individual. They could be going.
I hear what you're saying.
They could be going. I'm saying they could be. I ain't saying they aren't. That could be clear. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sometimes when they raid people's homes, they can raid the people's homes going after the person that's in there. It could be the son. We never know who it could be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? It could be.
You say nobody has been charged, so they don't know why they in the crib.
Yes.
It could be for anybody. It could be for anybody.
It could be somebody allegedly involved. We gotta stop using our brain and think that just because my home's being raided is automatic for that person. It could be for somebody else who's in that house or attached to that home.
Yeah,
so you gotta cover your behind before you say things like that on podcasts. You can't just say that guaranteed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it could be. Let's be honest. We have a hunch like it's probably for Puff most likely.
Well, I think it's for that. I think it's for that nigga though. I think it's for that.
It could be.
I don't care. I don't care what you say to me right now, son. I hate Puffy, dog. I hate that nigga with a passion. I hope it's for him. I don't even call him Diddy. Who wants to be called Diddy? You heard the story behind the name why Biggie used to call him Diddy?
Nah.
They said Biggie used to call him Diddy because it's short for Sadiddy. He's cutting his ass. He didn't even know. Real Brooklyn style niggas.
So here's my thing, right? Like I said, Puff been having these things alleged on him for years, right? About
All the time,
the
bro. It's
the
always something new with this nigga.
the parties, the sex parties, the alleged, you know what I'm saying, like gay allegations, things like that. And then I just hit the part I found weird. I found weird the moment Cassie says something, then
Now everybody else
everyone
wants
want to
to
say
tell.
something. That's strange. Now I'm not saying that the things that they're alleged isn't true or true. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I just find it to be weird, especially grown men. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Puff tried to touch me back in 1979. I mean, what? Like, they didn't say that part though. But you know what I'm saying? I just find it weird.
Yeah, I
Like,
know
yo,
what you mean.
dude, like you was with him making money, and then now all of a sudden you're not making money with him no more. He tried to grope you. It's just weird to me. Once
I
again,
mean,
the thing could be true. I don't know, but we talking about this raid. We have to make it be clear. We pretty much know, kind of know, that they're probably going after something. But the raid is not an FBI raid. From what I'm hearing, it's a Homeland Security raid. Meaning that if you literally allege that it's a sex traffic going on in somebody's home, they literally Homeland Security will raid your house. That happened to Andrew Tate.
yeah, I remember.
And nothing they Andrew Tate is a free man. Nothing happened to Andrew Tate. Right? They literally
But
mentioned that
then,
sex trafficking thing. They arrested him and released him. It was a big raid in his
well,
house.
they didn't release him right away. It took a couple months, but still.
No. It happened like on like the third or fourth raid. The first raid got released. Instantly got released like overnight. It got released, and then did a video about it. So I'm saying it just sometimes when you're a targeted person, it's gonna keep happening. I just think that I don't know. So once again, we kind of know in my brain like, all right, cool. It's a high chance for Puffy.
I hope it's that nigga. I hope it's that nigga.
Don't
Bro.
say
I hope it's
nah.
that nigga.
I don't hope it's. I don't. I me. It's how I feel,
you know,
bro.
you remember Chappelle show? Remember Chappelle show? And they had the hate ball.
Yeah.
The hater ball.
And you a
And they
hater.
was cutting everybody ass. Yeah, I hate Diddy with his dolphin teeth. I hate that nigga.
Yo. First of all, let's talk about
I
it.
hate Diddy, bro.
Like, let's talk about it.
You got to.
Here's my thing. I hope this whole thing isn't true. And the reason why I hope it isn't true because I don't want people to be sex trafficked. You get what I'm saying? I hope that there's no real victims in this. That's traumatizing and that's fucked up. So I just praying that it's just somebody lied, that it's not really true, because I don't like finding out that people actually went through this situation, getting raped and getting sex trafficked. I hate that. Although it happens, I just hope that he didn't do that.
Good luck.
I want a woman opinion on this.
Yeah. Put in sauce Queen K. I like her.
Yo, she's never gonna come on live. I've been trying to get her to come on live for a while, and she's not gonna come on live. Maybe she will.
Saucy baby. Come on, Saucy. Request a join.
So let me ask you a question. So what reason why you don't like Puffy? Like because
Diddy?
just because you don't like him
Puffy?
don't mean that you hope this thing is true. Like
Nah.
that's kind of messed up to think that you hope it's true because you don't like him. That's kind of messed up. Like it's kind of fucked up.
I know. I don't care. I don't care. It's not for everybody. It's just for him. I do not like him, bro.
Why not?
First of all, he got Biggie killed. Everybody knows that. He personally killed Biggie, but the shit that he did led to Biggie's death. You know about that? About the whole bounty he had put on back in the day? He had put a bounty on Death Row chains, and they caught the niggas in the mall. In some mall out in Cali, and they stole their chains.
I know allegedly that had happened. I gotta say that for safety reasons. I gotta say that allegedly that will happen because none of us was there.
I know.
People are saying that's true, but allegedly.
Nah, but you know when you get a certain amount of different accounts or something, that means it's kind of true. You know what I'm saying?
No, or it could be some people
And
just the lie spread further and faster than the truth. That could also be true, right?
I think it's true. I think it's true. Either which way.
No, I'm saying
Um,
it could be true. I don't
he's
know.
a, he exploits all of his artists. Come on, bro. He has somebody walk for cheesecake. I hate this nigga.
And,
I hate him.
and these people willingly walk for cheesecake. They ain't have to walk for cheesecake. They willingly walk for
Don't
cheesecake.
give me that bullshit. That was some disrespectful shit, right? How
I
you
agree.
mean
No,
niggas walk
I
from the
agree. No, no,
city?
no. I agree.
From the city, Midtown. He made the walk from Midtown
To downtown
to
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I get
You know
it.
how far that is? And then wait, listen, here's the kicker. Not only did they walk, they have to walk back, nigga. Yo. Nah, that's OD disrespectful, son. That's OD disrespectful, bro. I would have smacked fire out that nigga, you heard? I would have,
Yeah,
I had
but
to, bro.
but
As
like
soon as I would have got back, I would have threw the cheesecake in his face and smacked fire out that nigga.
so all right, let's get back to the topic,
Oh,
right?
man.
But my thing is this, man. It's been a lot of speculations going on around Puffy for like for years, but main so in the
Yeah, it's
last few
true.
months, right? It's been like extremely crazy in the last few months regarding Puff. Like you hear this, and a guy came out and said X, Y, and Z. Another girl came out saying she was 17, X, Y, and Z. And then
Oh, for real? I ain't hear all of that.
yeah, it always happen. Like way more things that happen. Here's the thing that I don't understand. I know another article that I did read, and it said that the girl, if she want to pursue to go further on to with the case, she gonna have to release her name, which I agree with that. You can't be having mysterious women saying he touched me, and it's no person. Like no, let your name go out there so we can find out what actually really happened. So I honestly really believe that if the girl do go further down the line, her name should get released. But then again, you gotta understand a lot of people out there saying, "Oh, Puff settled fast for Cassie. Yo, let me try my hand. Let me try my." So a lot of people doing that same thing. It's monkey see, monkey do. Now, once again,
I mean,
I'm not.
that sound about
I'm
right.
once again, I'm not saying Puffy is innocent. I don't know these. I don't know him. I wasn't there. But a lot of this shit do seem fishy on both sides.
Yeah.
Like, I think that
But
it's
definitely
truth
more
on.
for him.
I think it's
Definitely
true.
more him, bro.
Like I think.
There's
Go ahead.
no artist that's ever been a bad boy that has something good to say about Diddy. None. There's no artist. Biggie dead. Craig Mack dead. G Dep dead. I think Black Rob dead.
He dead.
One of them.
G
Dep is dead. Hell yeah.
I think he was in jail.
No, that's Black Rob was in jail.
No, G Dep was to get this money. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
I think he was in
Yeah,
jail.
he died. No, he died.
But like I said, I don't know, man. And one thing people like to do, they like to bring up conspiracy theories. Oh, you know, Heavy D died. Andre Carell, Andre Harrell,
Andre Harrell.
or Harrell, Andre
Andre
Harrell
had to-
died, and then Puff baby mother died. I mean, yo, cause they was going.
Yeah.
I mean, so this is the part you gotta understand.
He part of Illuminati.
That's stupid, son. We gotta stop that because people do.
Come on, son.
No, hold on.
You don't think it's
Hold
real?
on. Hold on. Guess what people do? They die. So when people die, we gotta stop making everything into a conspiracy theory because somebody actually died. They're supposed to die in life. People die in life.
I hear what you're saying, but
Right? But
like you said earlier, it sounds a little fishy. Some stuff seems a little fishy, bro. Too many connecting dots and pointing reasons and all that shit. If you really want to do research and all that, like when you get to the conspiracy, because I've been going down that rabbit hole too sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be on YouTube till like 3 a.m, you know, looking up conspiracy theories or whatever. Anyway, long story short, it's a possibility.
yeah, but
It's some bullshit, or it could be a possibility, it could be true.
and my thing is when people start saying it's true that he did this, and this person died, and that person died, we tend to forget that these people were sick. Not all of them, right? That's.
Nigga, what about the shit with Jamie Foxx? Niggas said did he have something to do with Jamie Foxx being sick and shit?
Yo, come on, man. It gets out of hand because when you start to bring up all kind of mysterious conspiracy theories, you take away from the actual truth of a case, what actually can be true. Because you started adding on, you try to go, oh, you become overzealous to the point that you start to make up stuff that don't make sense sometimes. People die. So they're like saying, oh yeah, he knew that person and that person died. Oh, what? Oh, wow. Then he got shot. Oh, and that person died from cancer. Oh, that means that he was going to cure that person. So they shot him so he couldn't cure that person from cancer. And then that person ended up dying because Puff injected it. That's what ended up happening. Right? And like I said, me personally, I don't know what happened. I just know that dealing with this whole Puff scenario is strange. But once again, we gotta stop acting like when raids happen at people's properties, it's automatically for that person. It can be. It's a very high chance it is. The people usually raid people's crib is usually for the person in there or someone who's staying there. How many times people raid your crib? Boom. But then your son is a big time drug dealer. They come after your son, but they raid your house because your son is staying in your house. That don't happen. So by that logic, they raid your house. That means it was coming for the mother. No, it don't automatically mean that. Now you can get caught up in a sweep. Yes, that can happen. You probably get released in the morning because it's a procedure or a protocol. But we gotta stop acting like just because Puff house got raided, he's automatically guilty. Right? We gotta be very, very clear that it was Homeland Security, and we gotta also be aware that he might not have been the target of that individual raid. Once again, Michael Jackson house kept getting raided. Was he guilty? No, he wasn't guilty. He was innocent of all charges, but his home kept getting raided. So by that logic, his mansion got raided, so he was guilty. We gotta make sure that we stop doing that. We gotta make sure that we stop doing that because it's very lazy thinking. Now I'm not here to defend Puff. That's not what I'm here. That's not what I'm doing. I'm been letting you know that's what's being said outside in the public, right? And we got to be clear when we use certain words on if we're going to report on it. Mind you, I'm new to this game, so I got to be extremely careful. Do I got any more callers who want to call in right now and just speak? I want to hear a woman's point of view. If not, I don't know. You're not a woman? No, I'm playing. What's good, bro? No, all right. So, matter of fact, you can identify as a woman right now and then continue the conversation.
Hello.
All right, good.
All right. What's good? What's good? All right, but yeah. I definitely agree with what you're saying, though. I feel like people do draw to conclusions too quickly. I was actually just about to type that before you added me. But it's just like I don't know. Like, didn't damn near every celebrity like talk down and like say like some shit about him, like saying like, oh, he did this, oh, he did that, and it's just like you kind of have to believe them because like, well, I'm not saying I believe them because like everyone's innocent until proven guilty. I've been known that, but it's just like I don't know. It's just like when it comes to shit like him, like so many people, like I said, I feel like he is part of the Illuminati because like you know how people in the Illuminati they to get famous they sell their soul and they sacrifice people that they love so that they can become in more powerful position.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's kind of similar because like you said like that's how like how the guy said earlier he was talking about how it was connected to Biggie's death. I feel like that kind of led me to think this way because like I remember Kanye talking about how he had to sacrifice his mom for fame, or how Suge had to be in a more powerful position with Tupac getting shot. Like I don't know, it's just
but
like it leads
but
to conspiracies.
but a lot of things is just conspiracies. Like remember the time when Tupac got killed, and everybody had conspiracies and saying Tupac, um, the FBI picked Tupac body up and no one saw it, and Tupac really is alive. He's on different country or continent. They were saying mad weird stuff, right? But
Yeah,
people on the West Coast kept saying, "Nigga, we know what happened to Tupac. We know who did this. The street
yeah,
talks. We all know that he's really dead and he got killed by a gangster. Like we know this, but everybody
yeah,
ignored this because a conspiracy theory is just way more juicy, right?
yeah.
And we don't want to hold our own accountable, so we blame the government somehow. That's gonna always happen. So now, what I'm talking about when it comes down to Puff situation is that Puff is a powerful man. We can't like Puff ain't a powerful man. He's a powerful man, but just because everyone says it to be true, don't make it true. Look right now what Donald Trump is going through. They're making up a bunch of lies about Donald Trump, and it's not even most of it not even true. And they're gonna
Yeah,
keep
well,
going on and on and on and on. So and Trump is way more powerful than Puff.
Puff.
You get what I'm
Well,
saying?
obviously.
So I'm
Yeah,
just saying it can happen either way. So I'm just like I
yeah.
said once again, I don't know. I'm not there, but I just want to clear up Puff properties being raided is not necessarily they're going after him or he's a target of the investigation. They have to be very, very clear
Um,
that he could be.
I
It's a
feel
very
like
high chance he could be, or somebody else could be. Go ahead.
I feel like with the shit that he's going under hot water for, because mind you, you know how a lot of celebrities came out about what shit he's been doing allegedly. I feel like he's been under hot water for that. That I feel like people like are so quick to assume that he's like the guilty one. So it's gonna get the feds involved to raiding his house and being on some different shit, or it could just be people, or like you said, a person at his house that's doing illegal shit, and then like they're raiding, looking for him. Like, yeah, people want to jump the gun and jump into conclusions too quickly. I understand that, but in my personal opinion, I feel like they are after him because of the hot water he's been under, because of like what celebrities have been saying about him, all the negativity that's been talked down to him. That's my opinion. That's like not really an opinion. That's just like kind of how I see it in a way.
No, I
But no,
agree. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
no, you go.
No,
But
I
I'm just
agree
saying,
with that. I think they're going after him too. I'm just
yeah,
saying we can't say it's guaranteed for him. We don't know the
yeah,
facts yet. You get what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I'm
that
saying,
they're coming for him, but the fact of the matter is we don't actually know because a raid don't have to be going for the owner of the house. It could be going for someone who's in the house or who are staying in the house. If I bring up Breonna Taylor, for example, her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, when they raided her house, he had mail and deliveries coming to the house. So it shows history that he does stay there somewhat. A lot of the time he stays there. Although it was Breonna Taylor's home. So when they raid the home, they could be going after him, per se.
mm,
You get what I'm saying? But anywho,
yeah.
let me just one more thing, bro. You go ahead one more time. I'm gonna let my other boy come on back on. You got anything else to add to it or no?
Oh, about like I don't know. I mean, I'm not really fully invested, but like from what I have heard, I don't know because I've heard like one thing about just accusations. I don't know. I never really like tapped fully into conclusions. I just heard a lot of allegations and
Good.
accusations. It's just like I don't know if I should fully believe it or not. But like when I came onto the live and I heard about the house being raided, um, like you said, like we shouldn't draw it completely into conclusions. But at the same time, I do feel like the feds were after him because of the hot water he's been under, because of the allegations. That's just my take on
All right, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro.
it. For sure.
One more caller in here. Let's see if he comes on. One more chance. What's good, brother?
Why the fuck you ain't letting people in one at a time?
Because I'm doing the whole thing. I'm trying to, because when it get too clouded, no one can see y'all. It's recorded for the podcast. No one can see it, so it's only the audio. I'm doing it the bootleg way for a second. Next time, I'm gonna have my actual real cord into the phone. But go ahead, give your views on this case.
What views? I ain't really have no views.
So, what's your opinion on the raid?
Oh shit! I said it. The raid is to find evidence. The whole purpose of the raid is to, the nigga in some hot water. Let's see what we can find before he can get rid of it, burn it. Even though he probably did all that shit already, he ain't pull R. Kelly and got the tapes just sitting in his crib.
That's crazy.
My son R. Kelly had the tapes just sitting in the crib. Gave the tape to a security guard and all that. I'm like, nah.
But that's what I want to make clear. I want to make clear to people to show them that, but to tell them that a raid don't automatically mean that they're going for Puffy automatically. They can raid his properties, but he could also have people who live in the properties that we don't know about. That also a part of the raid. You get what I'm saying? That could also be true, or they could be coming after his ass. Either way you put it, we don't know. So we should jump to conclusions saying, "Oh yeah, he's automatically guilty. They raiding his house. You see that?" No, because once you got sex trafficking alleged to you into your house, Homeland Security will pop up in your house. They will do a raid. It's Homeland Security.
I think a Puff going through it, bro. But them niggas gotta fucking pull off the they gotta see what they can find before he guilty or not guilty. Cause like you said Michael Jackson, all them niggas was found not guilty, but half of the world still believed that they was.
Thank you. Because people understand Michael Jackson had a 10-year investigation in secret, and they kept raiding his house. Over 70 FBI agents in his one bedroom. And his one bedroom is 2 stories. That's 70 people in a bedroom. That's a big ass bedroom. And when you did find out that he had multiple beds in that room, which kids and parents would come and watch movies on. And that's the part that left out the media. You get what I'm saying? That's the part that no, he watched the people slept on his bed with the parents. They all was there watching movies together. That part is left out. So you do your homework that, oh shit, they try to fuck him over. Go back to what I was saying about the raid. Just because they raided Jackson's home don't make him guilty. Just because they raided Puffy crib don't mean that he's actually guilty yet.
Guilty of what?
Of alleged sex trafficking without evidence. You get what I'm saying? If they find evidence, they can link them to that, then that's something different. But the raid is to basically find evidence that can convict him or the other people there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And see, I asked for a woman to come on live, and this girl right here, I'm about to block her soon. She always commenting and says a bunch of different shit just to be different. Like, do some homework. She said, I'm the only one saying this. Like, do the homework. It is literally the lawyers online saying exactly what I'm saying. There's literally media sites saying you cannot go around saying the rate is automatically for him. He's the target. We don't know that yet. You got to have further information to say that they actually came here. Maybe it could be for him. We don't know this yet. We got to stop being so reckless saying, yep, they came for Puff automatically. There's a high chance they came for Puff, but we don't know this yet. And how is that wrong to say that?
I'm saying they raided all his properties.
So far, I know it was 2. I think one in
And who would they be looking for? Or what would they be looking for?
That's what I don't know yet.
It would have to be something that has to deal with him, though.
No, I'm saying it can be. It's a high chance that is, but we can't automatically say he's guilty because they raided his house. Is what I'm saying. We can't say he's automatically the subject if they didn't say that yet. No one knows. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because remember, it's Homeland Security, and it was linked that his home, he was sex trafficking people. You know what I'm saying? So they do raids right now.
But
God forbid. God forbid. Let's say right now, someone can say Nick sex traffic in his house right now. He's sex trafficking in his house right now. Homeland Security will do a raid in your house right now or tomorrow.
You just that shit, son. What if you get my shit raided because of that?
No,
shit?
I said, I'll give an example. That don't mean that you did. That don't mean anything. You go to what the hell? I ran in the nigga house, nothing happened. That can actually happen. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make it true. But I'm just saying, let's be out there, be safe, man, because a lot of people out there just saying things because people are celebrities. But a lot of times, celebrities are doing bullshit too. So like, I don't have a side on this one. I just seen it fishy on all sides, on the people who are legend in it and on Puff side. It's like, nigga, you have a whole lot of shit going against you. And a lot of it could... Go ahead.
Do you think he's guilty of Maxine?
I don't know, to be perfectly honest. I think he's guilty of some stuff, but I don't think sex trafficking he's guilty of. But he could be. I don't think so. Do I think that he's guilty of threatening people and wanting to fuck them up? Yeah. Puff is not pussy. So I think that could be true. But as far as sex trafficking, I don't have evidence to say that he did, to believe that he did so. But he could very much did it. I said, just because I don't believe it don't mean that he didn't do these things.
No, I'm saying, isn't that what Cassie said he was doing to her?
Yeah, and mind you, that what Cassie said also. But that could also be the catalyst for other people to say exactly what she's saying now, because he settled so quick. Oh shit, fuck that. I'm gonna do the same thing now. Like, for example, remember that fat girl with Usher with the herpes situation? Usher gave me herpes and she was just lying. And then like 10 people came out of nowhere and said, oh yeah, he gave me herpes too. Even a gay man. I said, come on, man. And kind of find out they all was lying. It's like that. That also could be a possibility, is what I'm saying. We can't just be so stupid every single time we mention Puff. He's automatically guilty because you hate the man. That is wild. Because we literally used to get mad that white people did that to black people back in the days. I hate those niggas. Guilty automatically. We would hate that. So why should we automatically do the same thing to Puffy because we don't like him? We just automatically think he's guilty?
I don't think it's more of a Puffy thing. I think it was the fact that we let R. Kelly get away with it for so long that we're not going. It's not like we don't want that to happen again.
No, people still. Dwayne just said he hate Puffy. He hope he's guilty. He just said that on the live. I mean, that make no sense. But some people think that. It's one thing to think, yo, Puff did X, Y, and Z. Let's have an investigation. That's one thing. I'm cool with that. But to say he's automatically guilty with no evidence just because you don't like the man or wish that he's guilty because you don't like him is just as bad.
Yeah, you can't hope somebody's guilty because you found out they was gay.
Just as bad as a white man saying he's guilty automatically because he's black. Like, that's insane. But we preach that we hate that, but we do the same thing to Puff. I don't get it.
Hey, somebody said there's not one person in the industry willing to speak up for him. Yeah, if you got into some trouble in the street, it'd be hard as hell for you to find one person to speak up for you. So
no, but now
situation.
But how do we know that people won't speak up to Puff? He ain't go to trial yet, and people know if you're going to trial, they'll tell you, listen, you be quiet until you go to trial. You don't speak on public forums. You don't speak. You be quiet, right? Now, I understand what she's saying. People can say nah publicly on different interviews. Yeah, that never happened around me. That all could be true. Once again, I don't know, man. I just find it very suspect, man. I just wanted to jump on it live real fast and do this podcast and do that. Oh, you got a Pikachu with a hat on? Am I Pikachu back there? You're a little jealous. All right, bro. Let me get a woman up here real fast before I end this live.
Why? Oh, I'm still trying to figure out why you doing this shit one by one.
Because I told you, the audio, I don't want it to clash.
I never did that. I don't know what you're talking about. I never did that before.
I explain to you later after this live. I explain to you.
You lying. You're not even gonna call me, bitch. Come.
The nigga called me a bitch on my own podcast live. This nigga stupid. Oh shit. Let's get one more person in here, man. I'd rather have a woman in here. I'm trying to invite a woman right now. All right, cool.
Hi, Matthew. Good night.
What's going on? So give me your
I think he's guilty.
Think he's guilty?
I think he's guilty.
Tell me, say why.
I mean, I agree with what you said to a certain extent. Like, we can't really know for sure until the evidence does come out. Because I know you like to work by the facts. But since this is just our opinion, based off of the streets alone, Diddy doesn't have a good track record.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
For example, Aubrey O'Day, I think that's how you say her name, from Danny D. Kane. She has been speaking out for years about the fact that Diddy has taken advantage of her and advantage of the other bandmates. Let's not forget Mace. Let's not forget the whole thing with Shine. It's just like you can't keep leaving shit stains everywhere you go and think people are going to say that you're a clean person. So even if he is innocent, public opinion alone is going to kill him. And according to the public, he's guilty. Did he? I mean,
so let me ask you a question. Let's go with this example. Just because somebody is a thief, a liar, a woman abuser, doesn't mean that they automatically grape somebody.
Does it mean that they can rape someone?
No, doesn't mean that they automatically grape somebody.
No.
At the point that I'm making, he could be guilty of all these things. He could be guilty of a shitty person. He could be guilty of robbing people for money on contracts.
Okay.
It don't mean that he actually is sex trafficking people.
Hold on, right? There's also talks of him being overly a little bit too friendly, a little too touchy-feely with a lot of people, example men in the industry. So there's not just rumors out there about him being a mean person. There's also rumors of him, being a groomer. There's the rumors of him, they accuse him of grooming Usher. They accuse him of grooming Justin Bieber. So it's not just one set of rumors. Sex trafficking rumors have also been floating around for a long time when it comes to Diddy. Cassie had it in her lawsuit. It just so happened that when he settled with Cassie, it opened up a floodgate and other people got the courage to come out and start telling their truth.
All people could be coming out to be lying for get a bag because he settled so quick. That also could be it. Too. We can't add that. We can't add. That's not possible. We can't.
Of course, it's possible because he's a multimillionaire.
That's all that I'm saying. Because if you bring up one part of it, you got to bring up the other part. People also out there to do interviews for money now, off Puffy name. This is another whole thing. Because I find it weird. How come? Where's all this sex trafficking thing is coming from? It's coming from the minute that Cassie said something, that everybody linking sex trafficking to their stories now. Before that, it was never sex traffic linking. It was that he was robbing people for money. He was beating up people. He was gay. These was the major stories around him. But now when Cassie brought up sex trafficking, everything after that been sex trafficking. So basically, Cassie set a new precedence of how to attack Puff because he's going to settle quick. Allegedly.
Or it could be that Cassie took away fears from a lot of people and was the voice for a lot of people and gave a lot of people courage to speak up. When it comes to
that's true too. That's true.
Especially when it comes to rich Black people, I know sometimes the Black community, we don't want to see another Black man or another Black woman be taken down because it's not that many of us that's out there at the status of Diddy and Jay-Z and all those other guys. But at the same time, I feel like the Black community, we have to stop allowing the admiration that we have for people with money and for the little that they quote unquote did for the community. We have to stop allowing that to cause us to victim shame. Because some people, okay, right? If you're gonna go based off of all of these opinions that we've heard about Diddy, if there's anything that all of these stories have in common is the fact that Diddy can be a very dangerous person, because not only is he, from what I've heard, physically dangerous, but with financial, he's able to put a lot of he's able to have a lot of people in his pockets. He's able to drop cash and have certain things go away, or have certain people do things for him. If I have to put myself in the victim's shoe, where hello, Cassie said he blew up Kid Cudi's car. Turned out he really did get Kid Cudi's car blown up. Now, if you're so powerful where you could blow up a fellow rapper's car, and he shook to where Kid Cudi never spoke about this until Cassie put that in her lawsuit. Imagine what you can do to other people.
Because
imagine the fear that you can imagine.
No,
the fear that you can put in other people.
I get that, but also, what if it's an NDA that Kid Cudi had to sign? Because I'm just saying, what if his car got blown up? Listen, my bad. Here's some X amount of dollars. You know what I'm saying? You can't mention this at all. That's also a possibility. Why he never said anything. I'm just saying, he could have been scared, but he didn't say anything.
But also, going to NDAs also have expiration dates. They don't last forever. So who's to say that some of these people NDAs ain't
No. I'm talking about Kid Cudi. I'm talking about that. Both can be true. What you say, he could be scared, or also that is why he didn't say anything. We got to understand that a lot of these celebrities are powerful people, and with them, money talk, bullshit walk. So people are willing to be quiet for money. So
okay, so Bang, right? Not because working on the theory that you said. So say Kid Cudi did get paid off to keep quiet, right? Mm. If you're able to buy a rapper, imagine what you can do to a regular person who's just trying to feed their family, who's not at the same level as Kid Cudi. But not because I take the money. That does not take away what you've done to me. I could be sitting here on $1 billion and still be haunted, cokehead, crackhead. Every single day, the memories of what you've done to me has haunted me. And none of the money can take that away.
Give me some examples of that. That's what I'm saying to you. The people who are speaking story sounds fishy.
It's gonna sound fishy because none of it. We especially people like you like to hear when things are played out. You like to see the facts. Now this is what's happening. This is not a quick race. This is gonna be a marathon. They're gonna all right.
Here's the problem. The girl who came out and said she was underage messing with Puffy, X, Y, and Z. He was flying her head. It was going everywhere. So mind you, she knew what the hell she was doing. She's on a grown man lap. She's flying from state to state. Come on, she was a young groupie. Let's be honest, right? So mind you, now she reports now that Cassie says what she says. In New York State had that little law was about to end at Thanksgiving time. I forgot what it was called, but then you come out right at that time. So I'm just saying, it could have been true with her and him. I don't know, but mind you, a lot of these people know that these grown-ass men are grown, and they're pursuing grown men, lying about their age also, just to come up from a rich dude. So, yes, it don't erase the fact that this girl could have tried to game him and it backfire, or he could have tried to groom the young girl. Both can be true. But we only look... Hold on. But we only look at it from one perspective on a constant basis, and that is the issue. So when they come out and say, I was 17, girl, you knew you were 17, going on tour with grown people, where was your parents at? You going on tour with stranger rappers, sucking cock and humping on people, but now all of a sudden, you don't know what you was doing? You knew what you was doing. You was doing it because Puff was Puff, and Puff had money, and you were trying to benefit from hanging with Puff. Now, it could be true that Puff knew her age and still went on about it anyway. Both can be true at the same exact time. We cannot leave out the fact that it's also possible. And also possible that other people are coming out, oh, I was scared. Cassie gave me the courage. Get out of here. A lot of y'all people, Cassie didn't give y'all no courage. Y'all jumping on a money trail because it was settled so fast. Remember Michael Jackson. If you don't believe me, look at Vlad TV. Got the guy name. It's on Vlad TV. I'm gonna try to put the clip on somewhere. But it was a dude it was his cousin. He got pictures of Michael Jackson at the home. They're on the pool side with his children, with the monkey. And he's giving you stories about Michael Jackson. And then he also gave us stories saying that the FBI and the cops came to him and said, just say Michael Jackson touched your son. We'll give you X amount of money. He said, hell no. They come to you and create victims. Yo, say this, X, Y, and Z, and we'll give you X, Y, and Z. It's what he's saying out of his mouth, that they're playing them type of games. So, and he said, no, I told straight up, nah. If that was true, I would have shot him myself. But it's not true. You can't give me money to make up a lie on Michael Jackson. So mind you, because he got good integrity not to do that. Other people will bend. I'm broke. I need money. Yeah, he raped me too. And especially if I'm going to be included in a multi-$100-million lawsuit. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be, not saying me, but people do that. So I'm just saying both can be true. People can be scared to come out because Puff is Puff, or people can be lying because Puff is Puff, is what I'm saying.
You're absolutely right. Two things can be true, but are we gonna allow the small? Because hold on, let's not forget this. At the end of the day, no matter what, no matter how many people comes out, no matter how many people come out and try to get take their shot at a lawsuit, at the end of the day, Puffy has high class lawyers. That is their job to go through, whether they have to hire a PI or whoever. That is their job. They're getting paid big top dollars. You understand? To weed out those who are searching for a quick payday and to find actual victims and possibly pay them off also. You understand what I'm saying? We can't allow, just because there might be a few liars in the group, to cause a bunch of victims. Because I guarantee you, there's probably still victims who won't speak out. There's going to be Do you believe in psychic readers? Yes, I want to know.
No.
Your opinion. No. Okay. There is a psychic reader. Her name is Salome Bella. She has been doing psychic reading for a couple of years now. And she spoke out about, you can go and look it up anytime you want. She spoke out about Diddy a couple of years ago, and she's not the only one. Who she even gave the month when Diddy was gonna be, it's gonna come to full force, and it was actually this month in March. And she gave this a couple years ago. You can go and look this up. You understand? So it's not. I don't think everyone is lying on Diddy.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying they are. I'm saying just because he could be a shady person, don't make him guilty of the crime they got forth. That's all that I'm saying. It don't make him automatically guilty, is what I'm saying. Like, for example, you ever heard Nostradamus?
Mm-hmm.
People tend to forget he was wrong mad times. They only focus on the time he was right. See, he knew he was talking about, he's a prophet. But he was wrong mad times. So this psychic person who happened to say, all right, it happened right this time, she was wrong mad time before that. But people just focus on just this right here. And that's also a form of voodoo, of witchcraft. Even to be perfectly honest. So mind you, women, y'all gotta stop getting into that stuff, man. And stuff is trippy.
No. You're absolutely right. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole different energy to be tapped into. But I'm just saying,
last word. My camera about to die. Oh, cut off. Last word.
Last word. I think the Black community, please stop holding, especially celebrities, stop holding celebrities to a high standard. Not everything is a takedown of a Black man.
I
If a
agree.
black man is guilty, a black man must pay the consequences. You
I
understand?
agree.
Despite the amount of zeros that's attached to his name. And right now, I think that Diddy has done his share of fuckery, and I think now the universe is coming to reclaim what's rightfully hers. The people that he's hurt, that's been crying all these years, their voice is finally being heard. And I think we should let the universe do what she does best. If Diddy is innocent, then he will come out innocent.
But
If he's
then,
guilty, then karma will do her thing.
so if he's guilty, if he's innocent, was their voice actually being heard, or was they just lying?
They were lying.
That's the point that I'm saying. So let's wait until the voice be being heard if it's true.
Wait, you said if he's guilty?
No, if he's innocent. If he's innocent and it was lying, would you still say the voice was being heard?
No, I would say that those people are liars.
So my whole point is this. Everyone has the right to speak up. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying I only going to count that their voice be heard to say things. Technically, you're right about that. Their voice be heard, technically. But if they're lying, their lies is definitely going to be heard.
Let me ask you something. What was your thought when they brought up charges against Jeffrey Epstein?
What, my thought?
Yes. Did you feel that Jeffrey Epstein was innocent until proven guilty?
No, I ain't had no thought on that. I said I don't know. Like, well, Puffy, I don't know.
What I feel like Diddy's gonna be the Black Jeffrey. I think he's gonna be treated like the Black Jeffrey Epstein. I think a lot of
it's definitely possible.
A lot of us.
And
I
definitely
think
possible.
a lot of the Black community is about to be shocked what they're gonna hear. I think this is gonna be I think he's gonna be trialed, and I think he is gonna go to prison. And if he doesn't go to prison, I wouldn't be surprised if it's because he killed himself. Because I think Diddy has a lot of skeletons in the closet, and I don't think he's innocent, and I believe all the victims. See, especially the men.
But why would you believe the victims with no proof? That's my only issue. Like people, because we gotta stop doing that. Mind you, it's not. See, we have switched it to you're guilty into proven innocent versus you're innocent to proven guilty. So I don't have no type of thought of I could say I think you're guilty of this, but not of that. That's perfectly fine. But to say you believe the person automatically, that's an issue that we have because remember back in the days, we would hate that if a white man just believe a white man because he's white. We would hate that. So why would you automatically believe somebody with no evidence?
Because
as of yet.
This is not something that we're going to agree on. As a woman, there's something called a woman's intuition. And from when, go back to Cassie, from when Cassie first came out and she had all these claims, I don't know why. Like, it's almost like when That's So Raven had a vision, I literally sat back and I just thought of all the weird things of how she acted from the moment she got with Diddy up until now. And it all just started clicking. And I always remember to myself that I always felt weird about her being with him. And it's that same feeling that I have. I might be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to say
It's a gut feeling.
that.
It's a gut feeling. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that gut feeling, I feel like.
But what I'm saying is how many times that gut feeling has been wrong. Remember that girl that Russell's lady who lied about a white man kidnapping her? Women all had the same gut feeling. She telling the truth. They don't believe black women. You had that gut feeling then, and then come out she lied.
You want to know something? I was never one of those. I was in the trenches getting cursed out by all the other people in the comments. I was one of the ones that was getting cursed out. I was accused of
even Brick Lady. Oh my God, women had a gut feeling she was telling the truth, and come out she lied.
I got cursed out for her too. I mean, listen. That's the thing. I ride for black men. I be in the trenches getting cursed out for black men. If I ever have a gut feeling about a black man, I'm right behind it. I don't have that for Diddy.
All right, my shit is still a question mark. It's still a Riddler question mark. I don't know about this nigga. I don't know. I'm just putting out there that the raid doesn't make him automatically guilty. That's all I was saying. All right,
okay.
So. With that being said, what's the last word? You want the last word again? I gave one last word already, but we got two.
Oh no, I'm thinking about what I said. Diddy's guilty. Did he do it? Yes, he did.
That's fucked up, y'all. That's not me. That's what she said, yo. Let me get off my live.
Have a good night.
Let me get out of here. All right, y'all. With that being said, man, I don't know what to believe. Later.